What if the world you thought you knew was about to change forever? Right now, an alliance is forming between two of the world's most unpredictable leaders, North Korea's Kim Jong-un and Russia's Vladimir Putin. But this isn't just another diplomatic handshake. This is a partnership that could destabilize an entire region and leave South Korea facing an entirely new set of threats. With tensions already high, why is South Korea so worried about Russia's support for North Korea? And what could this mean for the future of Northeast Asia? Stay tuned, because what's unfolding right now could set the stage for a new geopolitical crisis, and South Korea might be caught in the middle. It's 2024 and the world's political landscape has never looked more volatile. Russia, still in the middle of its brutal invasion of Ukraine, has made a move that many never saw coming. Vladimir Putin, desperate to replenish his forces, has turned to North Korea. Yes, North Korea. Kim Jong-un's regime, known for its isolation and unpredictability, is now Russia's newest military ally. Back in June 2024, Putin made history by visiting Pyongyang, marking the first time a Russian leader had visited North Korea in over 20 years. There, the two nations signed a comprehensive strategic partnership, promising military cooperation and mutual support. But why is this partnership such a big deal? Let's break it down. For South Korea, this alliance between Russia and North Korea is a nightmare scenario. For decades, Seoul has relied on its close military ties with the United States to keep North Korea in check. But now, with Russia openly backing North Korea, that balance of power is shifting, and South Korea is left with no easy choices. South Korea's President Yoon Suk-yeol has been hesitant to get too involved in global conflicts, especially with the looming threat of North Korea's artillery just a stone's throw from Seoul. But after Russia's new military alliance with North Korea, South Korea has warned it may have no choice but to send lethal aid to Ukraine. If North Korea's soldiers continue to flood into Ukraine, South Korea might have to step up. So the question is, will South Korea stand by its allies, or will it risk provoking an already volatile neighbor? North Korea has always been an unpredictable force, and now, with the support of Russia, its military potential is growing rapidly. Reports suggest that North Korea has already shipped millions of artillery shells to Russia, and now they're even sending troops to the front lines of Ukraine. These aren't seasoned fighters, they're factory workers, farmers, and untrained conscripts. But here's the kicker: these North Korean soldiers, while cheap, are also a huge risk. They lack combat experience and basic military training. Some reports say they're even getting addicted to adult websites, something they'd never had access to back home. So Russia might be getting more troops, but are they even useful on the battlefield? Let's take a step back. What's really at stake here for South Korea? The reality is that any misstep by South Korea could escalate tensions to dangerous levels. The Korean Peninsula is one of the most militarized places on Earth, and the threat of conflict is always looming. Just imagine, if Russia were to step in militarily on behalf of North Korea, it could change everything. And with Russia already blocking UN sanctions on North Korea, the international community's eyes are off one of the most secretive regimes on the planet. So here's where things get tricky. South Korea now faces the possibility of facing off not just with North Korea, but with a nuclear-backed Russia as well. The world is holding its breath as South Korea decides its next move. Will it strengthen its ties with NATO and the US? Or will it be forced to make an uncomfortable choice and step up its involvement in the Ukrainian war? And here's the thing: if South Korea decides to send weapons to Ukraine, what does that mean for its own security back home? Could it provoke North Korea even more? With everything on the line, President Yoon's leadership is about to be tested like never before. Will he play it safe or take bold action? Now we want to hear from you. Do you think South Korea should intervene in the war in Ukraine, or do you believe that getting involved will only escalate tensions with North Korea and Russia? And while you're at it, hit that like button if you think the world is heading toward even more chaos. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next big geopolitical update. The situation is more fragile than ever, and as new alliances form, old power dynamics are shattered. Keep watching, because things are about to get a whole lot more complicated.